Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Lisa, and in this video we're going to talk through how I've completed this kookaburra with all of these leaves and the branches. If you like this video, remember to like and subscribe, and remember this is a full real-time tutorial on my Patreon. Check out my website for all of the tutorials I have available. For all of the tutorials you get given the reference photo, line art, material list and everything you need to complete this one all by yourself. So let's get started drawing the kookaburra. So going in with a black pencil just to get the outline really lightly, then you can go in and start to saturate some of the colours. What's going to make this look realistic is having the depth in the eye with the shadows and the highlights. So making sure to go around the highlight, ensuring that it stays nice and bright, and getting really dark around the outside. Orange and purple work really well together, so when I was moving on to this beak, used some of the burnt ochre, which is the orange colour, going in with some of the sky blue, and also adding some of the violet into the orange sections really helps to get that grayscale effect. And to add the nice shiny bits on the top, I used some of the white waxy pencil, which was a Holbein pencil. When you're completing colour pencil pieces, it's best just to break down and do little bits at a time. But when it came to the breast and the body of the bird, I decided to do this as one big section, using both cold and warm grey ones, then going in with some of the beige red, which is the pinky colour, burnt ochre, bistre, then starting to build up with the cold grey 3. When it came to these little sections in the feathers, it's just easy to break down each section and work on a little section at a time. I started by adding in some of the bistre, where you can see the darker sections, getting darker with the walnut brown, and then in some sections going in with a tiny bit of the black, making sure to blend it down as you go with your lighter colours to keep it nice and smooth. When it comes to bird feet, these are very tricky as they're such small little details, but you just need to make sure you have a really sharp point on your pencil. Go in and put the darkest sections in first, where you can see those really dark bits, and then go in with your colours, and then you can go back over with your white waxy pencil just to put some little dots here and there where you can see some of those highlights. It's sort of the same thing when you come to the branches as well. You can go in and put some of the darkest areas, do your base layer, and then go in and put the colours in, and then start to get darker with the blacks and dark browns. And then moving on to the leaves, what you need to do is just break down each leaf and each section one by one. So even if you're just working on one stick at a time, one little leaf at a time, it's just good to break it down this way to make it nice and easy for you to complete everything. You can get the shadows and the colours correct as you go along. The start of these sections always take a little bit of time because you're sort of figuring out the colours you're going to use, the techniques and methods you're going to use to put down these colours to make it nice and shiny and look the way that you want it to look. But as you go through the piece, it will start to get quicker because you'll be more understanding of the colours you're using and the techniques and how you're layering down the pencils. So these sorts of things may look quite easy. I do find leaves quite difficult to do because they can look flat. So the key I've found is just to use a couple of different shades of green, and you can also add in some blue tones as well, and go in with a white waxy pencil to put in the highlights. So if you're just using one or two shades of green, it's going to look pretty flat. So make sure to go in with a couple of different shades. You can add in some really nice contrasting blues and oranges if you need to, just to help brighten it up, and also some yellow tones. But I think this leaf section was the longest of this whole piece. So the kookaburra only took about 4 hours, and I think I spent about 6 more hours on all of this branch and everything. So it is quite therapeutic to do. Just put some YouTube on, put on a podcast, focus on each section one at a time. But that's what's so great about the real-time tutorial, because you can just follow along in your own time. In the description below, check out my website and the Patreon channel where you can find this as a real-time tutorial, and I'll see you in the next videos. Remember to like and subscribe, and keep drawing, guys. Bye.